everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Path 11 podcast. Every now and then we throw in these little show updates and announcements that we have because we wanted to let you know a little bit more of what's going on behind the scenes. We have quite a few things that we're pretty excited about. One of them is that we're going to be introducing a Path 11 podcast app, and we're going to make that available through iPhone and the Android.
Yeah, and these apps, they'll be out in a few weeks. I know they're putting the finishing touches on them. The iPhone will probably be out first, and the app will be a nice way for us to reach a larger audience. We're already on iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn, but I know a lot of people don't usually go there and are not on the web browser, but they do like to download apps, and I know there's other podcasts out there that do have apps, and it was a nice way for them to reach a larger audience. And the cool thing about the app, too, is that we'll be able to release some bonus interviews, maybe even deleted scenes from the films, as well as the trailer for the third film will probably be released first through the apps.
Yeah, guys, and I'm really excited about the trailer that we've been putting together. Mike started putting on the final touches and more of the visual stuff, but we have all the clips together, and we're hoping to have the trailer out maybe in the next couple of weeks or so, just to kind of give you something to marinate over before the third film comes out. And speaking of that, actually, Mike and I decided collectively that we were going to have him step back a little bit from co-hosting the podcast so he can work a little bit more in depth on the film and kind of keep the focus there. So you may notice during our interviews that Mike may not be asking as many questions, and from time to time we might actually invite a certain special someone to come on and co-host with me. And otherwise, you're just going to hear me talking and asking all the questions. So
yeah, this will give me a chance to really put 100% of my focus into the film and get that completed, hopefully sooner than later. Also, bringing another person on will also help us hopefully put out another podcast multiple times a week instead of just once a week.
And the other thing, too, that we're working on, and again, we love getting help from our fans with stuff, but we are kind of putting a little tour schedule together as to where we are going to be doing the screenings for the third film. So if you have a really lovely venue that you would like to bring us to and think that it would just be great to show our documentary, we would love for you to reach out and email me at april@thepathseries.com and let us know what state you're from, maybe some contact information of the venue, and we're going to try and bring our film all across the United States to as many states as we possibly can in the next year or so once it comes out. So, and we really want to also thank you too. We've gotten quite a few emails from listeners suggesting some guests that they would like to hear, and as always, we're working on that to bring those interviews to you. And we could never get enough reviews on the iTunes app there. So we've had about 16 reviews, which has been great, and lots of 4 and 5 stars. So if you do have the iPhone and wouldn't mind just finding us under the Path 11 podcast and writing a really quick review, that really helps our ratings. And we would really like to be in the top 100. How about top 50 of the podcasts that are out there? Because we're really trying to bring great information out into the world and to raise the level of consciousness and humanity, and we know that our shows can do this. So we really look to you to spread the word for us. You guys have more power than just the two of us trying to get that out there. So if you guys can help us a little bit more, tag us in Facebook, share our post, that would just mean so much to us to get all of this information out to the larger part of the world. So we thank you for all your support, and we're really excited for our next show. So stay tuned, and we hope to be back online with some more show updates and announcements maybe in a couple weeks or so. So take care, everyone.